He held out a rusty bike with shaking hands. "Please buy it, sir. Mommy hasn't eaten in 2 days." The bikers said yes and uncovered a truth that made the world stop. For real stories that touch the heart, like the video and subscribe to Inspiration Stories Box. The rain had just stopped, leaving the road slick and shining under the streetlights. A small roadside tea stall flickered with weak yellow bulbs, and beside it stood a boy no older than 8, clutching a dented blue bicycle. Its paint was chipped, the chain squeaked, and the bell was missing, but the boy held it like it was treasure. Across the road, a group of bikers had parked to warm their hands and drink tea. Leather jackets, heavy boots, engines ticking as they cooled. People usually crossed the street to avoid them. Tonight, the boy walked toward them. "Sir," he said softly, eyes fixed on the ground, "will you buy my bike?" The bikers exchanged glances. The lead rider, a tall man with a calm face and tired eyes, crouched to the boy's level. "Why would you sell your bike, kid?" The boy swallowed. "Mommy hasn't eaten in 2 days." His voice didn't crack, it was practiced. "If I sell this, she can eat." The words landed like a punch. "Where's your mother?" the woman biker asked gently. The boy pointed toward the alley behind the tea stall. "She's there. She says I shouldn't ask strangers, but I don't know what else to do." The lead biker stood slowly. "How much?" The boy hesitated, then whispered a number so small it hurt to hear. The biker pulled out his wallet and handed him more than 10 times that amount. The boy's eyes widened. "Sir, that's too much." "Keep it," the biker said, "and show us to your mom." The alley smelled of damp cardboard and old rain. A woman sat on a crate, her shoulders slumped, her face pale with exhaustion. When she saw the bikers, fear flashed across her face. "I told you not to," she began, then stopped when she saw the money in her son's hands. "I didn't steal," the boy said quickly. "They bought my bike." The woman covered her face and cried. Her name was Rena. 2 months earlier, she ran a tiny food cart near the bus stop, rice, lentils, and fried bread. It paid the rent, it fed her son. Then one night, men came. They said the spot now belonged to someone else. When she refused, they smashed her cart, took her cash box, and warned her not to return. She reported it. Nothing happened. The next day, the same men laughed as she passed by, her cart gone, her life folded into a plastic bag. The bikers listened without interrupting. When she finished, the lead biker asked one question: "Who did this?" Rena hesitated. "They work for a man everyone knows. He owns half the shops near the bus stop." The biker nodded. "We know him too." Morning came with purpose. The bikers didn't roar through the city. They moved quietly, deliberately. They stopped at the bus stop where Rena's cart once stood, now occupied by a sleek new stall selling the same food. The owner wasn't there, but his men were, smirking, counting money, loud with confidence. The lead biker parked and removed his helmet. "We're here about a cart," he said calmly. The men laughed. "Move along." The woman biker stepped forward. "You took a mother's livelihood and left a child hungry." One man scoffed. "Prove it." Phones came out, not threats, not fists, evidence. Photos of the smashed cart, witness statements, a video from a nearby shop showing the men hauling the cart away. The bikers had gathered it all before dawn. Sirens approached. This time, they didn't fade. The owner arrived, furious, confident, until he saw the crowd. Customers whispered, cameras rolled. The police asked questions. The answers didn't add up. Money changed hands in the past, but truth stood louder today. By noon, the new stall was shut. By evening, Rena's cart was rebuilt. New wheels, fresh paint, a clean stove. The bikers stood back as Rena stared, stunned. "I can't pay you," she whispered. The biker smiled. "Pay it forward. Feed someone when you can." The boy rang a new bell on his bike, still blue, freshly fixed. He rode circles around the stall, laughing, the sound bright against the street's hum. Weeks passed. Rena cooked again. People lined up, not because of pity, but because her food tasted like care. The bikers stopped by sometimes, ordered tea, nodded, and left quietly. One night, the boy ran after them. "Sir," he called, breathless, "Mommy ate today, twice." The biker nodded. "Good." Sometimes justice doesn't shout. Sometimes it listens to a child, buys a bike, and refuses to look away. If this story moved you, please like the video and subscribe to Inspiration Stories Box.